The reason I'm putting up this video is I'm having, well, twofold. I'm having a go at re-waterproofing this tent, but also because there's a few questions about it on the web and not much information. I think that's because it was made quite a few years ago, maybe mid-90s. It's an Aquaquest, and they call it the Aquaquest Outback Bivy tent. Now, I bought it new way back when. It was completely and utterly waterproof. Used it a couple of times. It was in storage for a long time, so I think it's lost that. Certainly it did on my first attempt to camp with it. I'll have a quick look around it and then show you the waterproofing issues. So, very simple to set up. It has a bit of a different 3-pole design. Small aluminium pole on the end there, and a larger aluminium pole that forms that curve over the top, but it also has this small one, small straight one that kind of stakes out the vestibule area. Otherwise, quite a few stakeout points, all red, easy to see. The toe end here has some ventilation. You can see actually the water is pooling on that bit. Another stakeout point, and a kind of a cool little feature, which is the window there. Of course, every time I set this up it seems to rain. Well, a quick look inside. I'm actually testing now to see how much of its water resistance it's lost. So I'll have a look inside. We've only had one quick kind of rain shower. There's more on the way. The bathtub floor looks okay. It's very well built. These are actually reflective red, but with reflective material in the stuff you have on high-vis vests on all the zipper pulls, which is kind of cool. I'm going to leave this out while there's a fair bit of rain going and see how much water it actually lets in. Now, I'm not in it, so there's no condensation, so any moisture that comes in is actually going to be getting through the waterproof layer itself. It's got a lot of mesh on that side. It's a single wall tent, obviously. There's some mesh breathing at the bottom. There's a line of mesh along that back side of the tent, and then pretty much the whole wall along the front side. Really small vestibule here. There's the vent. On the inside of this is a PU coating, which actually looks pretty intact. Like, I've read about it flaking off, but this looks pretty intact. So I think the PU coating is okay. What I'm going to do is get a Nikwax or similar kind of treatment to see if maybe the issue with it is the DWR, I think durable water repellent layer, something like that. The durable water repellent coating has maybe perished, and I can see some signs of it. I'll try to re-waterproof this tent, but that's a quick look at the Aquaquest Outback Bivy tent.